This is a sad story for some of our listeners and perhaps some of our hosts as well. A tragic shipping accident happened recently in the Pacific Ocean. There was a storm, and sadly, a shipment of rare Gokus has been lost at sea. Nearly 2,000 shipping containers were sunk to the bottom of the ocean when a container ship named One Apus, which is a very funny name to me. APUS, how would you pronounce it? One Apus.
It sounds like someone trying to remember Don Imus's name. Who was that guy who got fired for being racist?
One Apus?
Yeah.
But yeah, so they were these like ultra rare Gokus in his quote Ultra Instinct sign transformation. And they were going to be released exclusively at like an event. Like you could only get them at this one thing. Which, first of all, why are you having events? Like, I don't like that. So maybe this is for the best. But yeah, the pre-orders for these Gokus sold out within 15 minutes. It was like a huge deal. And now they are all at the bottom of the ocean. And no one can get the rare Gokus. Until I guess James Cameron comes and saves them. So
yeah, this container ship thing is crazy. It's like one of those like huge like ships the size of like I don't even know what to compare it to, but like
a whale.
Like containers are huge, and then this has like hundreds of them stacked on top of each other, and it like the ocean was so crazy that it like tipped over and a bunch of them fell out. Like that's like
it
crazy
like
to
rolled.
think about.
It's there was a really serious storm. So I don't know. Maybe this will get nerds to care about climate change.
Well, I would guess that the rare Gokus went to the bottom of the ocean to train because of the added resistance from the water.
It's possible.
Yeah,
it's true.
and they're going to emerge more stronger than ever,
more powerful than ever.
Yeah,
they're just gonna. Man, we talked about the Garfield phones that washed up. Can you imagine thousands of rare Gokus washing up on the beach?
Gokus are way sharper than
Garfield
phones. That's one thing. You definitely his hair is pointy by itself.
They'll be worn down from the ocean.
Yeah, they'll be like
rounder,
like horrific, like nightmare Gokus with no face left.
Yeah, they'll be like Goku sea glass. It'll be really weird.
Go just smooth Gokus. Washing up
hundreds
everywhere.
of smooth Gokus wash up.
They'll make art. The seaside towns will make art out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll embed them into the boardwalk in like decorative patterns.
My aunt's making rings on Etsy with smooth Gokus as gemstones. Also, maybe you know what? We're changing the Patreon now. It's just Kath reading the Dragon Ball wiki, just having to explain, like Goku then went Super Saiyan 4, which is a stronger form of Super Saiyan.
This is every time I do Dragon Ball or Ballin' Out Super, I get so nervous because I don't know anything about any of this stuff, and every time I have to remember. Oh, that's the bit of the show.
Yeah.
It's that I don't know what it's about.
Check out Ballin' Out Super. I just guessed it on it a week or two ago.
Great show.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Don't know. Have done it twice. Don't know what I was talking about either time.
There's not.
Did
a
you
lot
have an
going
episode
on.
where they spent the whole time charging up? Because that's the one I did.
Well, they re-released this thing called Dragon Ball Kai, which is like, by their admission, they were like, this is Dragon Ball Z, but we took out all the charging. They're like, because they just never had time to finish the episodes. Like, they were like, our schedule is too fast, so we made people charge a lot. And they re-released it, and they're like, we took out the charging, and now you can watch it. But I somehow, on the episode I did, got the one episode that was still all charging up, because I think it was a big enough attack. It was a spirit bomb. So they're like, this one still does take 2 episodes to charge up. God.
Right. So it's just guys alternating going, oh.
Yeah. I described it as like listening to the episode because there's Goku charging up. It was like, this feels like what it would sound like if Goku was like edging in the corner of your apartment for 30 minutes. Just like a lot of like him like grunting, just being like charging up.
That's my basic impression of most anime, but I do know who Goku is, so that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Do you know what an Ultra Instinct sign is?
I do not. I have
Yeah.
not gotten that far into the. I do know there's a guy I was recently informed on Ball Not Super. There's a guy whose name is Super Baby, and I like him. I don't
That's
know much
cool.
about him, but
I like him.
I do enjoy that there's a
That
Super
sounds
Baby.
like Super Baby to me sounds like that's like what most wrestlers in Mexico are named. They all
Super
have names
Baby.
like that. There's a guy named Super Porky. There's a bunch of bootleg Ninja Turtles. There's like all kinds of
a bunch of bootleg Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Yep. There's like a faction of them. There's a big fat guy named Nino Hamburguesa. There's like
Are they
There's
like
a lot of stuff.
Okay, so bootleg Ninja Turtles, like are they like are they the ones that are established? Or are they just like choosing other strange artists? Like
they
other
dress as Ninja Turtles. And they are absolutely not in any way sanctioned by the creators of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but are they like do they still use like artist names? Or they're like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Norman
yeah.
Rockwell, the Ninja Turtle, or whatever?
No, it's still like Leonardo or whatever. They're
Oh.
just not allowed to do that, but they do it anyway.
Who's gonna stop me?
That's right.
Yeah. Mexican luchadors have the best names. There's Psycho Clown. That's one. He just has a clown mask.
I
and
think
he's a
that's also
psycho.
most regular wrestlers could be called Psycho Clown.
Psycho Clown. What is this? The damn White House for the next 19 days or whatever?
Yeah, we gotta
Got
get
him.
in our roast. We got like 2 weeks left to talk about finally pulling the carrot out of the rose garden. You know?
Hey, that's a good one.
Thanks. I've done it. I did it 3 years ago on this podcast. Dug it out of the freezer. Dug it out of the Dippin' Dots Sub-Zero freezer.
Out of the deep freeze.
There it is.
Yeah. Someone asked Jerry Seinfeld what he thinks about New York. I would love to hear it. Love to know
Someone should ask him.
how he feels.
This containership thing is wild because like this one loss is more than they lose like in an average year, like a lot more than they lose apparently a few like over 1,000 a year on average. They lost 2,000 like just in this one, and you got to assume a bunch of that stuff is stuff that should not go in the ocean, so that's not great.
Yeah, it turns out the news to most people is not that the rare Gokus were lost. It was that there was a massive container ship accident
My
in
medicine.
the ocean. But for the purposes of this podcast, my Gokus.
Hans
Yeah,
Moleman on a dock watching a ship full of medicine for him sink. Whoa.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It turns out it was all vaccines and Gokus. And we're just reporting.
Yeah, the vaccines were in the Gokus, like a Maltese Falcon situation.
That's why they were so rare.
Yeah. Goku would defend them. Well, here's one thing
Excuse me, I know you're offering me the Pfizer vaccine, but do you have the rare Goku vaccine?
The Goku edition. There's like an absolute
The Goku
capitalist
X Pfizer.
nightmare. There's like Goku X Pfizer. Yeah. Let me get the Alexander Wang vaccine if I could. The limited.
No, he's canceled now.
Is he canceled?
Yeah, I think that's why you thought of his name, because he just got canceled.
Oh no, I don't read the internet.
I don't want
anymore.
his. I just feel like maybe Osmosis brought that name to your brain.
Osmosis
yeah,
Jones?
I don't want his vaccine.
Yeah.
I'll take the Goku
Goku
X Pfizer,
vaccine.
please.
Goku has not been canceled. Goku famously chased, so he's fine.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the one thing though is like if the value of these Gokus was that they were limited edition, they're still limited edition because they're all at the bottom of the oceans. Just make the
Yeah.
same amount again and ship them out. You know?
I mean, I think ultimately the most limited edition is if you can retrieve one from the bottom of the Pacific
Yeah,
Ocean.
right.
That is the most rare Goku.
Just 100-year-old nerd. It's been 84 years, or
yeah.
and then it ends with her throwing the Goku into
The Goku
ocean.
of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. And she just overhand chucks it into
Yeah.
the water at the end of the movie.
Lady, come on.
DB Cooper's treasure, Dragon Ball Cooper, and the sunken Gokus. The Hardy Boy, get the fucking Hardy Boys on the case, dude. Get them down there. Harvest.
People
the
really,
Gokus.
don't know that DB and DB Cooper stood for
Stands
Dragon
for
Ball.
Dragon Ball Cooper.
I would absolutely watch that anime about an anime reinterpretation of the DB Cooper story, and it's called Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Cooper.
Yeah, you gotta go get his gold so you can summon Shenron, the ancient dragon.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, I'm mad that isn't a show I can watch after we record. Dragon Ball Cooper, the hidden
Be
treasure.
the change you wish to see in the world. Draw that cartoon, Eli.
Dragon Ball Cooper.